Oh, yeah. You ever feel like modern technology really, really sucks and it keeps on getting worse? Oh, dude, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I surround myself with my magazines and my game gear and my laptop, my nice laptop. Yep, I know. I understand it's the cool and edgy and bandwagony thing to do to hate on the new version of Windows. I am super guilty of that myself with Windows 8 and 10. But as a former Windows fanboy, I will wholeheartedly admit Windows 10 is a good operating system. Windows 8 is a good operating system. Windows Vista is a good operating system. Windows Me is fine. In fact, I would say that, all those versions of Windows 10 before, are good. But even I have to admit that Windows 11 is a very flawed operating system. It's a bad operating system, and all those things that were said in the past about Vista and 8 were over-exaggerated. But 11, no. I feel like, an operating system is supposed to be a tool that you can use. Windows 11 is not a good tool. In fact, it uses you. And I feel like I've been pushed away. I didn't want to make this decision. I'm currently using Windows 10 LTSC 2021. I am not going to upgrade to Windows 11 LTSC, whatever it is, when Windows 10 finally loses support. Instead, I'm going to be moving over to a Linux-based operating system, or BSD, or God forbid, even Apple. So I'll be on that Unix ecosystem. Yeah, unless if ArcOS gets so good, which I don't think is ever going to happen. Again, I need to reiterate, I didn't want to be pushed to this point. I don't want to go into hating the new version of Windows. I don't. I love using Windows. I mean, look what I got right now. I got Windows NT 3.51, an actual good operating system. I've been using this stuff since I started using computers. And I have a big change I gotta make. You think I'm happy with that? I mean, it's not the end of the world, obviously, but it's something I shouldn't have to do. So, I don't have Windows 11 on any of my computers anymore, and I got a lot of computers. For someone who owns 20 plus computers, Windows 11 is not welcome in my home. It just isn't. And I'm going to be going over the 5 reasons today why I do not like Windows 11 and why I will not install it on any of my computers. This is going to be more of a podcast style video. Unless you really want to see my game gear, my magazines, and my ThinkPad, you can just listen to this. Okay? Unless you want to see this, 90s aesthetic. Oh, yeah. It's pretty good, isn't it? All right. So reason number 1 why I don't like Windows 11, the UI. The UI for Windows 11 is hot garbage. And by the way, you're not going to be seeing Windows 11 in this video because I'm going to hold true by my word. I don't need to use it. I've had enough exposure to it to know how bad it is. So when you open up the Start menu in Windows 11, my God, dude, it looks like a tablet interface. We've been through this before. It's a tablet interface. It's not designed for computers, and it's garbage. Having little boxes there is not efficient. It's not good. And, dude, I just hate it. I hate it. Why is it in 2026 you cannot put on a Windows 10 style start menu or a Windows 7 style start menu? Hell, even Windows Vista had the option to have a classic start menu. It's complete and utter bullshit that you cannot pick what style start menu you want in 2026. Come on, man. Like, this is simple, basic stuff. Also, the taskbar in Windows 11 sucks too. You can't have small icons still. When Windows 11 came out, you couldn't have taskbar labels, which has made me uninstall it because I've been using Windows like that forever. Yes, they added it back, but why did they take it out in the first place? They had to make a conscious decision to take it out. And also, whenever you right-click on anything, you still gotta do show more. Why? That's so stupid. And even then, half the icons are just icons. It doesn't actually have the description of the word. I just wanted to say copy, paste stuff. Why do I need an icon there? It's not intuitive, it's ugly, and it's just overly cumbersome for something that has been perfected years ago. My God. Number 2, AI. Okay, so if you have been subscribed to my channel or watched my videos, you know that I love old tech. And you could probably assume that I loathe AI. Oh, I loathe it with every fiber of my being. And they're being so obnoxious about it. It's insane. Every single program in Windows 11 has a little Copilot slot button on there because everything needs to be summarized. Everything needs to be regurgitated. Everything, like, I hate this mindset of just like that everything needs to be summarized now. Why? Are people that stupid? No, they aren't. But Microsoft thinks you're that stupid. It doesn't need to be in goddamn everything. And I wish you could take it off, but like, how do you take it off? You probably have to go in the registry to disable it or something. It's ridiculous. And with the new version of Microsoft Office, it literally predicts every single sentence or phrase that you're going to type, and it gets it wrong 9 times out of 10. It's like unusable. I had to search through the settings to disable that crap. I shouldn't even have to do that. You know, they perfected Office with like Office 2010 or 97. Like, look at this. I can type something and I don't have something stupid trying to predict what I'm trying to do. It's amazing. Wow. Didn't know that was a thing. And yeah, them pushing this Copilot. Does anyone actually like Microsoft Copilot? I have never met anyone who actually likes it because it's hot garbage. And I think this is going to be the one thing that's going to push normal people away because a lot of people already don't like artificial intelligence. And one thing I cannot stand is having this stuff force-fed down my throat. You should be able to take it off. That's one of the reasons I don't use Google as my main search engine anymore because I'm tired of typing in minus AI for everything. You should just be able to take it off. Come on, man. So stupid. Number 3, fake system requirements. Yeah. Tell me why a ThinkPad T470 with an i5 or an i7 processor that has 16 gigs of RAM cannot run Windows 11, yet a crappy HP Stream from Walmart that costs like $200 with like 4 gigs of RAM with a dual core processor can. Let that make sense. Like, seriously? Now I hear people screaming, well, oh, but you can bypass all that stuff. It's not a big deal. Why do I gotta bypass it? Why do I gotta do workarounds just to install the operating system that isn't even good in the first place? Like, what the heck? And you know, this may not affect me, but think about all the old ladies out there who have their computer just to check their email or do their banking, and they have the same computer since like, you know, maybe 2015, and then they can't upgrade their computer, so they're gonna be like, oh gosh, dearie, I gotta get a new computer just so I can run this new version of Windows, or they just go unprotected. Like, this is the consequence of that. Especially in this day and age where a lot of people are struggling financially, a lot of people just don't have the money to shill out for a brand new computer. Like, what the absolute hell? Bottom line, if your computer can run Windows 10, or hell, even Windows 7, it can run Windows 11. End of the conversation. It's just a ruse to get the OEMs to make more money. That's all it is. And I guess it makes Microsoft more money as well, with all those new licenses going out. Not cool, Microsoft. Not cool. Reason number 4 is spying and the telemetry. Windows 11 literally tracks every single thing that you do. It spies on you. It has all this AI because they want to train up their artificial intelligence to do God knows what. But if there's ever like a data breach, which is entirely possible because there's a lot of incentives to hack Windows, well, that could be a big disaster because if it's tracking everything that you do. Like if you're doing your banking or buying stuff or anything financial. I think kind of the beauty of using like an obscure operating system is that you don't really have to worry about that. Because there's really no incentive, because if you're using an operating system that is way more secure than Windows, and that's one that not everyone's using, then the chances of you getting spied on is pretty low. And number 5, and I think this is kind of the biggest reason, and a reason that not enough people talk about, is that In no way does Windows 11 improve on anything that its predecessors have done. What is the incentive to upgrade? There is none. How is Windows 11 better than Windows 10 in any way? There is no improvements. They didn't improve on anything. All they keep doing is trying to push their artificial intelligence, and that's it. And I'm telling you what, it's a sinking ship. Nobody likes it. Yeah, like the UI is worse. It's more bloated. Don't even get me started on the bloat. It's cumbersome to use. It's annoying, and nobody likes it. And that is one of the reasons why I will not install Windows 11. And also for my artwork stuff, I use MS Paint, and they removed the feature to turn the picture black and white. So even if I want to do my artwork stuff, I can't even do it on Windows 11. But yeah, it's just such a disappointment. It feels like Microsoft is just this legacy company, like Google, that is surviving off of name recognition only. If they were to release Windows 11, as their first operating system, or let's say Windows was never a thing and they decided to release this today, it would fail so hard. But because all the corporations are, have to go along with it because, all this stuff runs off of Windows, that's the only thing that's keeping Windows 11 afloat. I think any power user or any person who has any, more knowledge about computers is probably going to go over to Linux. Teenage boys, guys in their 20s, any PC gamer. And then all the other people are probably going to go over to Macs. Because why not? It's not sleek, it's not cool. It's lame. It really, really is lame. I don't like it, so I don't use it. At the end of the day, I use what makes me happy. I don't like things that make me upset. And Windows 11 is something I just don't want in my life. End of the conversation. So, yeah, it's as simple as that. I know it's been a year since I made a video, and it's stuff like Windows 11 that just kind of makes me lose interest in tech. It makes me want to go outside and touch grass. Why does this stuff keep getting worse? I don't understand it. I like tech, but I like old tech. My CRT broke the other day, so I gotta get a new one, and it's been kind of a pain in the butt because I tried to get one yesterday. It wouldn't fit in my car. It was so annoying. So I just like living in the past. It's nice. The amount of people I know that can't even finish a movie or are always on their phones. You walk in the city or town and people are just glued to their phones. It's pretty fucking sad, honestly. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? Why do we need everything summarized? I don't know. It's just nice to be offline. It is. I do want to make some more videos at some point. Maybe I'll do a week on Linux. I am completely down for that. But I don't know how interesting that video would be because there's a lot of stuff I do offline. But I am definitely open to the idea. So I hope you watched all the way to the end. I hope you still watch my videos. And hopefully there's more videos coming soon.